Hey guys, Marcingan here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are taking EZA Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the global first EZA that was a global first for like, what, a week, because he's coming out on JP soon. We're taking him into the Red Zone Omega stage, so this is the ultimate test for this unit, because obviously he has type disadvantage against the final stage. And I mean, I can tell you right now, spoiler alert, he does get the finishing blow on Omega Shenron at the very end, but with the way the turns worked out and everything, he actually didn't take a single hit from him. So you can see here, he gets a super attack counter straight away in slot 1, one absolute goat, takes double-digit damage from normal attacks. Obviously, this is only stage 1, right? So this is the weakest of the stages, but he still has type disadvantage. So after that super attack on turn 1, he then took double-digit damage from the normal attacks. Now, the super attack probably would have done a pretty significant amount of damage, but our boy coming in clutch with the counter, which was obviously very, very nice. So we're basically running the LR Super Saiyan 4's team. We've got Weirus here for a bit of support. I like the fact that obviously because you can dodge against Omega, it does give you a little bit more options on the team than if you're if you're going into Broly, for example. Because I probably wouldn't bring Weirus against Broly. His defense after supering is actually still pretty good, but probably not enough, right, to tank Broly. Most of his defensive power comes from the fact that he can get off a bunch of dodges, as well as his defense being relatively good. So we obviously have all of the LR Super Saiyan 4s on the team, and this is of course post their EZA. Now, unfortunately, we didn't get, we got all 3 of them on this rotation. We did have the TEQ Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku on the turn with the LRs straight away on the other rotation. So we did get fairly lucky in the fact that we had good rotations right from the start, because we didn't have any attacks in slot 1 on the first turn, which means we could put Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku there. Obviously, if we get him on rotation with the LR Super Saiyan 4s straight away, you can put them in slot 1. So they guard on turn 1, plus, you know, turn 1 for this phase, they have type advantage anyway. So basically, this run does go very, very well, because remember, STR Omega in the second phase, you know, the anniversary Super Saiyan 4s definitely can get caught out, although they just level 3 dodged a super attack, which is pretty awesome. They wouldn't have taken a lot of damage from it anyway, because this is their first turn, and they have type advantage, but we definitely get some clutch interactions with super attacks in this run, I can tell you that for sure. So we finish off the first phase here, and then we can go ahead and move into the next turn. So we've got Weirus on rotation. Now, obviously, remember, Weirus doesn't support Goku, so he's not a fusion character or Realm of Gods. So this is basically why we ended up not taking a lot of hits. Well, basically taking any hits from Int Omega with Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Because look at this turn. I've got double physical units, and there's how many attacks in the last slot? It's like 6, I think. So the smart way to play this turn is to do this, right? And have the LRs in the middle, have Weirus go first. Obviously, we're hoping that neither of the physical units get super attacked, but basically, Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku is going to be able to tank all of those normal attacks from Omega at the end. Well, I guess he's technically still Sin at this point, right? But he's going to be able to tank all of those attacks at the end for double-digit damage. So I recorded this run at work. That's why the overlay is different, because obviously it's recorded from my phone. And the point of doing the run was that I wanted to be able to beat Omega with Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku on the team. But obviously on this turn, as you can see, the smart choice here to actually get the win was to put Goku in slot 3. Now, unfortunately, that means, of course, he gets floated off, so it takes a while for him to come back against Int Omega. But look at this. Our boy coming in yet again gets the super attack counter against Sin Shenron. So even though we don't really get to see a huge amount of him against Int Omega, like, just from what we've seen already, he provided a huge amount of value to this run. So I was definitely very impressed with him throughout this stage. Obviously taking double-digit damage from all the normal attacks. I brought the Super 17 because I wasn't sure how I wanted to play out my rotations. But obviously I knew I wanted to try and keep Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku around as much as possible. So I just brought this guy basically for the STR phase, because the team has so many physical units that we could just throw him in slot 1 and allow him to tank. So I go ahead and fuse here, because obviously I don't know where the super attack is going to be. If we haven't fused with them, they do get a couple of extra stacks, but obviously they could eat a super in that middle slot. So we active skill with Super Saiyan 4 Goku, over 6 million damage with no crit. So yeah, the EZA Super Saiyan 4s have made a huge upswing in like how powerful this LR Super Saiyan 4's team is, because pre-EZA, obviously they were weaker in every aspect, right, offensively, defensively, but the one massive boost that their EZA did give them, which is super useful for stuff like this, is of course the fact that now their active skill actually does a very reasonable amount of damage. So obviously you saw Goku there just did a ton of damage to this Sin. In retrospect, I probably shouldn't have used it here, right? So we could we could get full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku back on the rotation a lot easier. Now, when I put out the video of full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku versus Broly, I did talk about the fact that I wanted to try him out in the Omega stage, and I had people telling me that even like post super attack, he's going to take like close to 200k from normal attacks from Omega. So obviously, this video could have gone very, very differently, and we could have had full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku just getting absolutely annihilated. But unfortunately, like I say, because we had to float him off, we end up in this situation where I think I fused with the Super Saiyan 4s here. I probably shouldn't have done that, right? Because Gogeta is going to do a ton of damage, and it would have been cool. Obviously, this is the thing, right? For this video, I'm very happy with the fact that we beat the run with full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku on the team. But the only thing I would have quite liked to see, obviously, is actually how much damage he would have taken from the normal attacks from Omega. Look at that, 11 million. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta just going absolutely crazy. And I think he might even triple super, which I think is one of the reasons why we do end up just like demolishing this man. I'm pretty sure I set a new best time for this stage as well. Like, I really can't stress enough how the LR Super Saiyan 4s, like the standalone ones, getting their EZAs have hugely impacted like some of these runs. I think I set a best time against Broly as well in the video where we used full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So these EZAs have powered up this team immensely. I mean, Vegeta just coming in with an 8.3 million here. That's as high, if not higher, than we saw on his best turn in the showcase where he was actually on a 200% lead on the Majin Vegeta team. Because obviously on this team, we're getting Legendary Power, we're getting Saiyan Raw from the LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, so that allows Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta to just look really, really good. So Weirus coming in clutch with the dodges, and so we're going into this turn. What are we on? We're on about 70-ish% HP. So of course, remember that full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku gets his buffs based on the amount of HP that you have. So we still have a pretty solid amount of defense here. Because remember, mine is full level 10 links. So links like Saiyan Raw, which are a really, really good attack link, also actually give him extra defense as well. I think Saiyan Raw is 25% attack and 10% defense. So I was going for the W here. I really wanted full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku to get the finishing blow at this point, because I just really wanted to get the win. I think I'd already recorded some videos or something earlier, so this was like my last attempt for the day of the Omega stage. So I really, really wanted to get the W, more so than just trying to show off how good full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku would be. But I mean, look at that attack stat. Like, this guy is definitely very, very solid, and he comes through with the crit and takes out Omega Shenron. Now, obviously, if we didn't get the crit, even with normal attacks, based on what people have told me from the calculations, I think he was being attacked, what, 2 or 3 times? So it's very possible, if it was 3 times especially, that we might have died after his super attack if he actually hadn't finished him off. But hey, he came in clutch, he got the crit, he finished the job. So, I mean, technically, whilst we didn't, you know, get to throw him in the line of fire against Int Omega, that was full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku defeating Red Zone Omega Shenron. So, and we didn't use any items either. I used the GT support memory, so we did get the extra 10% buff to all of our GT Heroes units, but we didn't actually end up using any items either other than the support memory. So technically it's not a no item run, obviously, because we did use a support memory, but that was still pretty good overall, I would say. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section. What teams have you tried out full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku? Let me know down below. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.